Welcome to BookBites Guru, the channel dedicated to bringing you transformative insights from books that can genuinely improve your life. We want to be completely honest with you right now for just a second. So many of our viewers watch our videos, absorb the valuable lessons we share, and find them truly helpful in their daily lives, yet they often forget to take that simple step to support the channel and help it grow. If you could spare just a quick moment to hit the subscribe button, give us a like with that thumbs up, and follow us on your favorite social platforms, it would make an enormous difference. This kind of support directly enables us to keep creating these detailed, in-depth pieces of content exactly like the one you're enjoying today. Remember, your support truly matters and helps us continue delivering value to you and our entire community. Now, let's dive right into the heart of the matter and talk openly about sex. The reality is that most people who struggle with their sex lives aren't facing issues because they're inherently bad at it or lack some special skill. Instead, they grapple with these challenges primarily because they've absorbed and internalized the wrong information, myths, and misconceptions over time that set unrealistic expectations. This particular video you're watching isn't designed to teach you how to be amazing in bed with some magic technique or trick. Rather, it's focused on a much more powerful approach, removing all that unnecessary pressure people put on themselves and replacing pervasive fiction with solid, evidence-based facts. By doing so, sex can naturally become easier, far more enjoyable for everyone involved, and feel authentically human without the performance anxiety. Let's start busting the first big myth, the idea that penetration is the main event or the ultimate goal of sex. The fact is, for approximately 70 to 80% of women, penetration alone simply does not lead to orgasm or peak pleasure. Instead, the clitoris stands out as the primary pleasure center, packed with sensitive nerve endings that play the starring role in sexual satisfaction. When people buy into this myth hook, line, and sinker, it often leaves women feeling somehow broken or defective if they don't climax from penetration, while men end up feeling deeply inadequate or like failures. The empowering truth here is that penetration is merely one important part of a much larger, interconnected system of pleasure, not the entire show or the only measure of success. Here's another common myth that trips people up. If a woman doesn't reach orgasm during sex, then the entire encounter is considered a failure. But the fact counters this directly. Pleasure and overall satisfaction are fundamentally not the same thing as achieving an orgasm every single time. In reality, countless women report feeling deeply satisfied, connected, and fulfilled after sex even without experiencing a climax in that moment. Ironically, treating orgasms like some kind of mandatory performance scorecard or goal actually creates tension that often prevents them from happening naturally. The real key lies in fostering relaxation, presence, and enjoyment without the pressure. Moving on to yet another widespread myth, orgasms should happen easily and effortlessly whenever you're aroused, and moreover, that everyone follows the exact same path or formula to get there. The fact, however, reveals that orgasms are incredibly complex physiological and psychological events, far from simple or predictable. They are profoundly influenced by a wide array of factors, including your current mental state, levels of stress you're carrying, the level of trust and emotional safety in the moment, as well as your unique past experiences that shape your responses. Importantly, there truly is no one-size-fits-all universal formula that works the same for everyone across the board. What might work perfectly for one person in a given situation, or even what worked flawlessly for you on one particular day, might not click at all the next time around due to subtle shifts in those influencing factors. And here's the reassuring part. This variability is completely normal, healthy, and okay. Embrace it as part of the beauty of human sexuality. Truly understanding the nuances of pleasure like we've explored today is just the very beginning of this enlightening journey. Stay tuned with us for even more eye-opening facts and insights in future videos that have the real potential to transform your sex life for the better, making it more fulfilling and connected than ever before. A huge thank you for watching and sticking with us here at BookBites Guru. We truly appreciate your time and engagement. Welcome to part 2 of our in-depth lessons on sex life facts and fictions. where we tackle common misconceptions about desire and libido. These crucial aspects of intimacy are often misunderstood, leading to unnecessary worry and pressure within relationships. Today, we're diving deep into some prevalent myths, aiming to provide clarity, foster understanding, and help you navigate your intimate life with greater ease and confidence. We'll explore how desire truly functions, debunking common beliefs that can cause undue stress and offering a fresh perspective on intimacy. Our goal is to make these lessons helpful, fun, and relatable, ensuring you gain practical insights that can genuinely improve your connection. Let's begin by uncovering the truths behind desire and libido, moving beyond the fictions that often cloud our understanding. Myth number 5. Many believe that a low libido automatically signifies a lack of attraction to one's partner. This common misconception can lead to feelings of guilt, inadequacy, and misunderstanding in relationships. However, the fact is, desire is a complex interplay of many factors, far beyond just attraction. It's profoundly affected by external pressures like stress from work or daily life, and the mental load of responsibilities. Sleep quality, hormonal fluctuations, and even certain medications can significantly impact your libido. Major life changes, such as parenthood, career shifts, or health issues, also play a huge role. You can love your partner deeply and still experience low desire at certain times. It's not a reflection of your attraction. It's about life's ebb and flow, and how these external and internal factors influence your capacity for desire. Understanding this can alleviate much of the pressure and allow for more compassionate communication. Myth number 6. The pervasive belief that men always want sex more than women. This stereotype is deeply ingrained in many cultures and often leads to unfair expectations and judgments. However, research consistently shows a huge overlap in desire levels between genders. Many women have higher libidos than some men, and conversely, men can often feel immense pressure to always be ready or in the mood. This myth causes shame, silence, and misinterpretation, preventing open and honest conversations about intimacy. It's crucial to recognize that individual desire varies greatly, regardless of gender. Breaking free from this stereotype allows for a more authentic and fulfilling sexual connection. Myth number 7. The belief that if desire doesn't show up spontaneously, it's simply gone. This myth often leads to frustration and a sense of loss when the initial spark of a relationship fades. However, there are actually two types of desire: spontaneous and responsive. Spontaneous desire is that out-of-nowhere feeling, often experienced early in relationships. Responsive desire, on the other hand, builds after intimacy has already begun, often in response to touch or connection. For most long-term couples, responsive desire becomes the more common and sustainable form of intimacy. The key is to start gently, without pressure, allowing desire to build naturally as you connect. It's about creating an environment where desire can follow, rather than waiting for it to strike unbidden. Myth number 8. The fear that a loss of spark means the relationship is inevitably dying. This belief can cause immense anxiety and lead couples to prematurely conclude their connection is beyond repair. While desire can indeed fade in routine, it is far from a death sentence for a relationship. In fact, desire often returns with novelty, a sense of safety, and playful interactions. It's an intentional process. Small, consistent efforts can reignite that spark. Think of it as tending a garden. It requires care, attention, and sometimes new seeds to bloom again. Introducing new experiences, ensuring emotional security, and embracing lightheartedness can bring desire back to life. Desire is flexible and fixable, not a static state. It responds to conscious effort and a nurturing environment. Next in our series, we'll tackle another significant topic: performance anxiety, offering insights and strategies to overcome it. Don't forget to subscribe to BookBites Guru for more in-depth lessons on improving your intimate life and relationships. Welcome back to our series on sex life facts and fictions. So far, we've explored pleasure and desire in depth, and now we're diving into two of the most common challenges in intimate relationships: performance anxiety, and communication, which are crucial for couples aged 18 to 70 and beyond. Performance anxiety is incredibly common, affecting up to 30% of men under 40 and as many as 50% of men over 60, according to the Cleveland Clinic in 2023. Meanwhile, poor communication is a major factor, contributing to 20 to 30% of sexual dissatisfaction in relationships, as reported in the Journal of Sex Research from 2018. One prevalent myth is that good sex has to last a long time, like 30 minutes or more as often portrayed in porn. In reality, the average duration for penetrative sex is just about 5 to 7 minutes, focusing on quality over quantity. A landmark 2005 multinational study published in the Journal of Sexual Medicine, involving 500 couples, found the median duration of penetrative intercourse to be 5.4 minutes, ranging from 33 seconds to 44 minutes, with vaginal intercourse averaging 3 to 13 minutes. What truly matters is quality through variety, emotional connection, and foreplay, which ideally lasts up to 20 minutes to build arousal effectively. Research shows that 78% of women report clitoral stimulation as key to their pleasure, not endurance alone, according to the Archives of Sexual Behavior in 2017. Often, a slow and varied approach feels much better than simply prolonging the act, emphasizing diverse forms of intimacy. Another common myth is that erections should always work perfectly on demand, and if they don't, it's a total failure. The fact is, erections naturally fluctuate due to factors like stress, fatigue, alcohol consumption, and anxiety, which are normal parts of life. Erectile dysfunction impacts a significant 52% of men aged 40 to 70, affecting around 30 million men in the U.S. alone, based on the Massachusetts Male Aging Study from 1994 and updated 2023 estimates. Common triggers include stress that causes cortisol spikes, reducing blood flow, fatigue, and alcohol, which impairs performance in 60 to 70% of cases after 3 or more drinks. Performance anxiety creates a vicious cycle, accounting for about 25% of ED cases where psychological factors dominate. The best solution is removing the pressure, which works better than any technique and can boost success rates by 80%, as noted by the Mayo Clinic, since normal fluctuations affect 20 to 30% of encounters anyway. A widespread myth claims that talking about sex kills the mood entirely. In fact, while talking during sex can sometimes feel distracting for some, discussing it outside the bedroom is actually the secret weapon for dramatically improving your sex life over time. Couples who openly communicate their desires outside the bedroom report 50% higher sexual satisfaction, according to the Kinsey Institute in 2020, and pre-sex talks can increase arousal by 40%. This kind of dialogue fosters deeper understanding and connection. Something as simple as saying, "I loved when you did that" after an encounter can make all the difference, enhancing future experiences 2 times over. Notably, 65% of long-term couples cite communication as their top booster for intimacy, with many preferring post-sex pillow talkover during sex discussion. Yet another myth is that your partner should just intuitively know exactly what you want, and that good sex shouldn't require any effort at all. The reality is, no one is a mind reader, and expecting that sets everyone up for disappointment. For instance, 85% of women never reach orgasm from penetration alone and require clitoral stimulation, as confirmed by the Height Report from 1976 and a 2021 meta-analysis. Additionally, about 40% of relationship conflicts stem from unspoken expectations, according to the Gottman Institute. Great sex is truly co-created through mutual effort, where the work is actually just paying loving attention to each other with curiosity, which naturally creates emotional closeness and better experiences. Mutual effort like this sustains the sex lives in 70% of marriages lasting over 20 years. Incorporating daily 10 to 15-minute check-ins focused on curiosity and connection can improve overall satisfaction by 60%, turning routine into something special. By releasing performance pressure and opening up honest communication, you can build a much stronger, more resilient connection in your relationship. Remember to normalize anxiety, as it affects 1 in 3 sexually active adults, and empower yourselves through these proven communication strategies for 2 to 3 times greater intimacy gains. In our final video of the series, we'll dive into toys, variety, and the realities of modern relationships to keep things exciting. Don't forget to subscribe to BookBites Guru for more insightful content. In this final video of our in-depth series on sex life facts and fictions, we're diving deep into some truly engaging and transformative topics: the positive role of toys in enhancing pleasure, the vital importance of introducing variety thoughtfully, and the real-world psychology that truly drives a fulfilling and satisfying sex life for couples and individuals alike. We're here to bust our last few persistent myths with evidence-based insights, offering practical wisdom that empowers you to cultivate greater intimacy, stronger emotional bonds, and more joyful connections in your relationship. Let's begin by addressing a common and harmful misconception that many couples encounter: the misguided idea that incorporating toys into your intimate moments somehow means your partner isn't satisfying enough or capable of providing all the pleasure you need. This is absolutely a myth with no basis in reality. Toys are simply innovative tools expertly designed to heighten sensations, amplify pleasure, and add new dimensions to your experiences, never intended to replace the profound emotional and physical connection you already share so deeply with your partner. Think of it just like adding a new, exciting gadget or tool to your favorite team's toolkit. It's all about positive collaboration, mutual exploration, and elevating everyone's enjoyment together, rather than any sense of competition, inadequacy, or replacement. When used thoughtfully, these toys can introduce refreshing novelty, spark renewed excitement, and significantly enrich your shared intimate experiences, making them even more memorable and pleasurable for both partners. Next, let's thoughtfully tackle the lingering myths surrounding the role of routine in your sex life and the nature of personal fantasies that many people experience. One prevalent myth claims that falling into a routine inevitably leads to boredom and dissatisfaction, while another suggests that having fantasies means you're fundamentally dissatisfied with your real-life partner or current relationship dynamics. In truth, a familiar routine can actually foster a profound sense of emotional safety, physical comfort, and reassuring predictability, all of which are essential foundations for building and sustaining true intimacy over time. While novelty is indeed exciting and beneficial, it works best when layered in gently and intentionally at your own pace, rather than as a constant, overwhelming demand that disrupts your comfort zone. And when it comes to fantasies, they represent completely normal and healthy mental explorations that are a natural, integral part of human sexuality for people of all ages and backgrounds. Importantly, these fantasies do not serve as a direct reflection of your real-life desires, needs, or a level of satisfaction with your actual partner and relationship. Fantasies provide a safe, private space for boundless imagination and creativity, entirely separate from the genuine love, trust, and deep connection you nurture and cherish with your partner in everyday life. Now, let's directly confront the pervasive and damaging myths centered around constant comparison to others and the elusive concept of what constitutes normalcy in sexual experiences. A widespread myth insists that everyone else out there is enjoying better, more frequent, or far more exciting sex than you and your partner are currently having in your own unique relationship. The fact is, people frequently exaggerate their experiences on social media or in conversations, and crucially, there exists no single universal, normal frequency, duration, or type of sex that fits every couple perfectly. Ultimately, the only meaningful and relevant metric for success is the level of mutual satisfaction, happiness, and joy that you and your partner genuinely experience together in your intimate moments. This could manifest as daily encounters, weekly connections, or even monthly deep dives, whatever rhythm feels right and fulfilling for both of you in your specific life stage and circumstances. Obsessively focusing on external comparisons only serves to distract and detract from appreciating and nurturing your own unique journey, personal growth, and irreplaceable connection as a couple. So, reflecting back, What profound truths have we truly uncovered and internalized throughout this entire enlightening 4-part series on sex life facts and fictions? Achieving better, more satisfying sex isn't remotely about becoming hotter, staying younger forever, or mysteriously acquiring some rare, elusive skill set that only a few possess. At its core, it's fundamentally about releasing unnecessary pressure, embracing genuine curiosity, and approaching intimacy with an open, playful mindset. It's about fostering honest, open communication with your partner, thereby creating a truly safe space where vulnerability can flourish and authentic connections deepen naturally. It's also about gracefully adapting to the natural evolutions in our bodies, the complexities of our busy lives, and the beautiful ways our relationships mature and transform over the years. Sex should never be viewed or treated as a high-stakes performance to be harshly judged, meticulously perfected, or anxiously evaluated on some arbitrary scale. Instead, it's a beautiful, shared human experience, a continuous journey of mutual discovery, playful experimentation, and heartfelt connection that evolves uniquely for every couple. Ultimately, it's about wholeheartedly embracing intimacy in all its diverse forms, while joyfully celebrating the one-of-a-kind bond, chemistry, and love that you specifically share with your partner. We sincerely hope that these factual insights, myth-busting revelations, and practical takeaways from our series will empower you and your partner to connect more deeply, authentically, and joyfully. If this comprehensive series has proven truly helpful in enriching your understanding, enhancing your relationship, and sparking positive changes, we invite you to show your support in a meaningful way. Your generous support directly enables us to keep producing more high-quality, in-depth lessons, valuable myth-busting content, and empowering resources just like this one for our growing community. So please, subscribe right now to BookBites Guru for instant access to future videos, like this video to help spread the word, and follow us across all platforms for a steady stream of more empowering insights and tips. Thank you so much for watching every part of this series and for becoming a valued member of our supportive community dedicated to personal growth, deeper understanding, and thriving relationships.